This video is going to be for yesterday. I was super tired, got home at probably around 12 from Ubering, and I want to make sure I'm making quality content. I don't want to just be yapping and checking off a box, but I did want to talk about the lesson that I took away from yesterday, which revolves around the concept of self-control. If you think about men who go to the gym, people respect other guys who they can see have clearly had some level of self-control and discipline to continue to go day after day, year after year, and reach peak level fitness. Same thing with eating, same thing with money. It applies to virtually everything. Men respect other men who can exhibit self-control. And so when you're in a situation where you feel disrespected, it is very, very important to maintain that self-control if you want to be able to not only maintain respect, but gain respect. Obviously, somebody is disrespecting you, meaning they don't respect you to the standard you would expect. So essentially what I'm trying to say is like you can't let people running their mouths get the better of you. Like, by the way, this is not from that. I was playing soccer, although one of the arguments yesterday was disrespect on the field. And so again, the main thing is when you are disrespected, if you react exactly how that person is expecting you to react, like if they're trying to elicit some sort of reaction from you, or even if they're just genuinely, out of control themselves and that is starting to mirror within your own energy. You need to be able to recognize your emotions in the moment and be able to notice, okay, I'm getting irritated. Let me not just go off of impulse and let me take a step back, remove myself from the situation and look at things objectively. Because when you're able to do that, you're going to see the problem for what it is, and you're going to be able to think of the best solution available. And that's going to allow you to intelligently navigate things. Most people tend to make mistakes when they base their choices off of emotional decisions. So, in the moment, it is something that I think we can all be aware of. I mean, for me personally, almost pretty much every time that I can think of when there's been a moment I've been irritated, I've noticed that I'm irritated. And so it's just about identifying your emotions and knowing that like your emotions are separate from you. You're just observing your emotions, at least when you've been able to recognize them. So remove emotions from your reactions, think of things intelligently, think of the best solution, and go about things in a respectful manner. Because when you show someone respect, even when being disrespected, I'm not a turn the cheek type of guy. Like I think if someone genuinely does you wrong, it is in your responsibility to, make examples. But when it just comes to just, very medial disrespect, even just removing yourself from the situation sometimes, that in and of itself is going to display self-control in the sense that you're not going to, entertain the person disrespecting you, and you're um you're not going to allow it to continue to escalate into something that can be worse. So obviously, like we're very early in the stage of business that we're in. I don't have really any sort of operation. We're just kind of doing things day by day. But when I am, starting to gain traction and I have a lot more on the table to lose, it's very important that regardless of your situation, regardless of who you're dealing with, you're maintaining self-control in all standards. So I thought that was an important lesson enough to share. I thought it was probably like the main lesson of the day for me. So just wanted to talk about it. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.